Okay, folks, get ready, because today we're diving deep into something pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
How your body actually fuels itself during exercise.
This is going to be good.
We're talking about those energy systems you've probably heard of.
Right.
Maybe even thrown around in gym conversations.
Oh, yeah.
By the end of this deep dive, you'll know exactly how they work.
Absolutely.
And more importantly, how to use that knowledge to totally crush your workouts.
I like that, crush your workouts. That's what we're going for.
So to get all this knowledge, we're turning to
You guessed it.
an actual sports science textbook.
Straight from the source. No bro science here, just the facts.
Evidence-based fitness right here.
All right, let's break this down.
Let's do it.
First things first, we got to talk about ATP.
The good old ATP.
I know it sounds a little science-y, but trust me.
Oh, it is.
It's like the VIP of energy in your muscles.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So hit us with it. What exactly is ATP, and why should we care about it when we're,
Hitting the gym, pumping iron.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate.
Catchy.
Right. And it's basically the energy currency your muscles use for every single thing they do.
So like every rep, every step.
Every tiny little muscle fiber twitch, you're spending ATP.
So it's kind of like cash. You only have so much on hand to spend.
Exactly. That's a great analogy.
So you're like, I can't just keep flexing all day without running out of ATP.
Well, you could try.
Maybe not.
But you'd run out pretty quickly.
And then what happens when you run out?
You stop moving. That's what...
No more gains.
Your body's pretty smart, though.
Oh, yeah. How so?
It's got these backup systems to make sure you don't completely run out of ATP.
Backup power generators.
Awesome.
Exactly. We call them the 3 energy systems.
3 whole systems.
3, each one with its own special way of making more ATP so you can keep going and going and going.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Lay it on me. What are these 3 systems and how do they all work together?
All right, so first up, we've got the ATP-PC system.
Yeah, it's the one you use for those super quick bursts of energy.
Like when I try to impress people with my box jumps.
Exactly. Or, sprinting for the buzz.
Oh, yeah, or that last-minute dash to the airport.
See, this system is all about speed.
Makes sense.
It uses a molecule called creatine phosphate.
Creatine phosphate.
To regenerate ATP super fast.
Okay.
But here's the catch.
There's always a catch.
It only lasts for about 10 to 15 seconds max.
Oh.
Which is why you can only do a handful of those super intense reps or sprint for a short distance before you need a breather.
That explains why my planks are so short.
It's not just you. It's the ATP-PC system tapping out.
So after those 15 seconds, let's say I'm still pushing it like during a tough interval workout.
Yeah, you're really going for it.
What's keeping me going then? If ATP-PC's done.
All right, well then it's time for system number 2 to step in.
System number 2.
Hit me.
The lactate system.
The lactate system.
This one uses glucose.
Glucose, like sugar.
Exactly. Sugar is fuel to make more ATP.
It can keep you going for a bit longer than the ATP-PC system.
Okay. How long are we talking?
Maybe up to a couple of minutes.
All right, done.
But it comes with a little side effect.
What's the side effect?
Lactic acid.
Lactic acid? Is that what makes my muscles burn?
Bingo.
I always feel that burn in my legs when I'm doing hill sprints.
Yep. That's the lactate system in action. You're pushing your limits.
No pain, no gain, right?
Well, there's a balance. We'll get into that a bit later.
Okay, looking forward to it.
So we've got the super fast ATP-PC system, and then the lactate system kicks in for those slightly longer but still pretty intense efforts.
Got it.
But what about when you're exercising for like an hour?
Yeah, like those long runs or cycling classes.
Exactly. That's where the aerobic system takes the stage.
System number 3. Let's hear it.
This is the big kahuna of energy production, the endurance king. Okay, so the aerobic system is the most complex of the 3.
Sounds serious.
It uses oxygen.
Okay. Got to breathe for this one.
To convert carbohydrates and fats into ATP.
So it can use multiple fuel sources.
Exactly. It's super versatile.
That's pretty awesome.
And it's the reason you can keep going for hours as long as you've got enough fuel coming in.
So it's like the marathon runner of the energy systems.
Perfect analogy.
Okay, so just to make sure I've got this straight.
Yeah.
All 3 systems are kind of working together all the time.
That's right.
But one takes the lead depending on what I'm doing and how long I'm doing it.
You got it. They're like a team, each with their own superpowers.
Love it. So are we saying that, like, if I want to run a marathon, I need to train my aerobic system?
Absolutely.
And if I want to improve my sprinting, I should focus on the ATP-PC system.
You're catching on quick.
I'm trying.
But the coolest part is that our bodies can actually adapt to different types of training.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can actually make these energy systems even better.
So, like, if I keep doing those sprints, my ATP-PC system will get stronger.
Exactly. Your body can actually increase its storage of creatine phosphate.
So I could potentially sprint faster or do more reps before needing a break.
You got it. And your recovery time between sets will get shorter, too.
That's pretty motivating.
And with consistent training, your lactate system will adapt, too.
Hell yeah.
By increasing your tolerance to that lactic acid buildup.
So I can push harder for longer before feeling the burn.
Exactly.
And what about the aerobic system? Does it adapt too?
Of course. Think about those longer runs or bike rides.
Okay.
With consistent aerobic training, your body gets way better at using fat for fuel.
Fat burning.
Yep. And it saves your carbohydrate stores for when you really need them.
So I can go further and harder before hitting that wall.
Precisely.
This is amazing.
It really is. The human body is pretty incredible.
But what about things like, age, or if you have a health condition?
Good question.
Does that affect these energy systems?
Definitely. So, for example, in children, the lactate system isn't fully developed yet.
Interesting.
So they rely more on the ATP-PC and aerobic systems.
Makes sense.
And individuals with certain health conditions like diabetes need to be extra careful about managing their blood sugar levels during exercise.
So it's all about working with your body, not against it.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. So we've learned about the 3 amazing energy systems.
Yeah.
ATP-PC for explosive power,
Quick bursts.
lactate for pushing your limits,
That burn.
and aerobic for endurance.
Going the distance.
It's amazing how they all work together to keep us moving.
It really is a symphony of physiology.
So now that you know how this all works, I want you to think about this.
Okay.
What type of exercise will you focus on to make the most of your workouts?
That's a good one.
Food for thought.
Absolutely. And remember, the human body is a remarkable machine.
Yeah, it is.
The more you learn about it, the more you can unlock its full potential.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and I guarantee you'll be amazed by what your body can achieve.
I second that.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the incredible world of energy systems.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time with more insights to help you crush your fitness goals.
Until then, keep moving.
And keep learning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye.